What's good, Planet Earth? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Charlie. Thank you for coming back for another video. If you're new here, think about subscribing. If you like the content, of course. If you don't, then don't, because that's stupid. Now, today, I'm looking forward to this. Now, this is a request from one of my patrons, Ronna, so thank you so much for this one. This is DAX. First time we put DAX on the channel. Rap God 2. I'm assuming there's a Rap God 1. I haven't heard it. But this was what got requested, so I don't know if it makes more sense to do number 1 first, but this is what she asked. Excuse me, hiccups. But this is what she asked for, and she's a paying patron, so I react to what is asked of me. So anyway, this is Rap God 2. Now, Rap God was obviously a song that Eminem did, so I'm assuming that this is going to be in some way capable of contending with that song. Otherwise, why would you put Rap God in the title, right? So I have zero experience of DAX thus far. I don't think I've knowingly listened to him ever. So yeah, I can't wait to get into this one. Any DAX fans that are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Think about subscribing. I'm sure if this is as fire as I think it's going to be, just from what the title is, then there'll be plenty more DAX on the channel. So hit the subscribe button. Do it. And hit the bell notification to all, so that you get all of the notifications. Yeah, anyway, before I trip over any more words, let's get straight into it. And without further ado, let's go. Okay. If this doesn't get...
What's wrong, Blackie?
What is that? If this doesn't get 500 likes by January the 1st, I'm signing to a major label. Okay, so he's independent.
What's wrong, Blackie?
I made my first album and nobody cares. Nobody cares, man.
What'd you expect? You're independent, man. And you're also
He's clowning, man.
But I'll tell you what. If you kill this and these pansies don't show respect for it, you have my blessing to sign to a major label.
Okay. So he is independent. So if these pansies don't appreciate this, you have my permission to sign to a major label. Man, that's quite the promise or the claim or whatever. Why is my computer being weird?
Okay.
Okay.
Let's play the frickin' video. 36 hours, 936 minutes and 9,369 seconds later. Specific.
10 minutes was the warm-up, nigga, get in tune. You want a beef? Let's meet. Hit my Zoom. I'm calling shots, you in the bleachers, morning every move. I kill them with success, I'm up next, like afternoon. You niggas...
Okay. Okay. It's gonna be one of them. Right, okay.
Warm up, nigga, get in tune. You want a beef? Let's meet. Hit my Zoom. I'm calling shots, you in the bleachers, morning every move. I kill them with success, I'm up next, like afternoon. You niggas even in the playing scale, it's like the moon trying to sunset as the...
Even in the playing scale is like evening the playing scale, like even in the playing field. All right.
Hit my Zoom. I'm calling shots, you in the bleachers, morning every move. I kill them with success, I'm up next, like afternoon. You niggas even in the playing scale, it's like the moon trying to sunset as the nightmare I rap resumes. You get eclipsed and then I star in the movie where the underdog leaves.
You'll get eclipsed and then I star in the movie. Woo! All right. Okay, this guy has got bars for days. Ronna, you were right. She was like, seriously, you need to get into this guy, because particularly this one, Rap God 2, because it is bar heavy. And we're only a verse in, and
like afternoon. You niggas even in the playing scale, it's like the moon trying to sunset as the nightmare I rap resumes. You get eclipsed and then I star in the movie where the underdog leaves the whole game straight confused. You think you rapping with a guy? You must be crazy, nigga. One song from my deluxe is all I need to do. These puppies barking, they don't bit off more than they can chew. My album just dropped, I'm already back for round 2.
Okay, my album just dropped and I'm already back for round 2. So was Rap God 1, if there was one, was that on his album? And this is Rap God 2. So he dropped, was Rap God a track on his album? And he just dropped that, and now he's dropping Rap God 2. Is that what he's talking about? Someone let me know.
With a guy, you must be crazy, nigga. One song from my deluxe is all I need to do. These puppies barking, they don't bit off more than they can chew. My album just dropped, I'm already back for round 2. This here for shits and giggles is an epiphany. DAX ain't dropping music when he's rapping, he's dropping symphonies. I make Mozart than most, my key lyrically is noted.
Did he just say, I make, because he's just talking about, he said something about symphonies, didn't he? I make Mozart, like the most art or more art, the most. Oh, this fucking guy. Oh my gosh.
I'm already back for round 2. This here for shits and giggles is an epiphany. DAX ain't dropping music when he's rapping, he's dropping symphonies. I make Mozart than most, my key lyrically is noted on a scale above the whole industry is that.
Noted on a scale above, like notation on a, yeah, like you would if you were Mozart, because we didn't have no DAW then, we didn't have any studios to produce in, it was all noted, obviously. This fucking guy.
And giggles is an epiphany. DAX ain't dropping music when he's rapping, he's dropping symphonies. I make Mozart than most, my key lyrically is noted on a scale above the whole industry is DAX. I got bars out in Georgia, 20-minute songs are probably Illinois. I got PTSD from the killings.
I got bars out in Georgia are probably Illinois. Is that what he said?
Key lyrically is noted on a scale above the whole industry is DAX. I got bars out in Georgia, 20-minute songs are probably Illinois. I got
20-minute songs are probably Illinois. So he's talking about states, Georgia, Illinois, 20-minute songs, Illinois. Oh shit. This is going to be a long reaction. This is a 20-minute long video and I'm going back 10 seconds constantly. But I tell you what, Dax, I'm not even annoyed.
Make Mozart than most, my key lyrically is noted on a scale above the whole industry is DAX. I got bars out in Georgia, 20-minute songs are probably Illinois. I got PTSD from the killings of these beats. I'm a veteran, I came in.
Oh, we are not going to get through this. We are not going to get through this. I've got PTSD. I'm killing these bars so hard. I got PTSD. Oh my days.
Above the whole industry is DAX. I got bars out in Georgia, 20-minute songs are probably Illinois. I got PTSD from the killings of these beats. I'm a veteran, I came in the game like a soldier. I can sun you like Barbosa. Me and Nash playing soccer out in Canada. That's
I could sun you like Barbosa. What does that mean? Is he talk? Okay, what's he talking about? Is he talking about what Barbosas do I know? Captain Barbosa from Pirates of the Caribbean. Barbosa is also a place in Brazil, or is it like a principality or municipality or something like that? Or is it someone else? Sun you like Barbosa. Sun you would make sense for it to be Brazil. I don't know. Let me know. Unless there was another person called Barbosa who sunned someone. I don't know.
probably Illinois. I got PTSD from the killings of these beats. I'm a veteran. I came in the game like a soldier. I can sun you like Barbosa. Me and Nash playing soccer out in Canada. That's true though. I ain't never lied in my prime.
Up in Canada, that's Trudeau. As in Justin Trudeau. Shit.
From the killings of these beats, I'm a veteran. I came in the game like a soldier. I can sun you like Barbosa. Me and Nash playing soccer out in Canada. That's true though. I ain't never lied in my prime. How I minister the flow is unknown.
Stop with the Canadian Prime Minister bars. Oh my days. In my prime, what did he say? Like a minister. Justin Trudeau obviously being the Prime Minister of Canada. Who doesn't know that?
And I came in the game like a soldier. I can sun you like Barbosa. Me and Nash playing soccer out in Canada. That's true though. I ain't never lied in my prime. How I minister the flow is unknown. They don't know where it's coming from, like phone calls. the star 69. They say I say nothing, that I'm corny and outdated. If I rapped in the 90s, I'd probably be famous. That the flow and the
Facts. They say I'm corny and outdated, but if I rapped in the 90s, I'd probably be famous. Yeah, right. Because so much of this rap nowadays is trash, man. So if you actually spitting some real shit, then yeah, you probably would be famous in the 90s because that's what it was. And it ain't now. Well, I say it ain't now. This is evidence that it is now, but not in the mainstream. It's a killer, man.
Don't know where it's coming from, like phone calls with star 69. They say I say nothing, that I'm corny and outdated. If I rapped in the 90s, I'd probably be famous. That the flow and the cadence is abrasive. I'll be blacking out on beats. Even niggas started calling me a racist. Like Aunt Jemima, I need an Oscar. They admire my wiener. They blowing me like her.
Like Aunt Jemima, I need an Oscar. Okay. Aunt Jemima, isn't that like syrup? Or as you guys say, syrup? That's a brand of syrup, isn't it? But like Aunt Jemima, I need an Oscar. That's over my head. One of you's gonna have to explain that one to me.
Famous, that the flow and the cadence is abrasive. I'll be blacking out on beats. Even niggas started calling me a racist. Like Aunt Jemima, I need an Oscar. They admire my wiener. They blowing me like Hurricane Katrina. I get Superdome defenses trying to find a way to stop me. I'm offensive with the wordplay. I minded misdemeanors. Bitch, you might need a subpoena to see me. Like John Cena, hot jab you. Then wrap you like a turban packer. Stand in a can.
Hi jab you, then wrap you like a turban. Is that what he said? Like hijab, like we're talking like Muslim headwear here. Hijab. I think that's what the women wear. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then wrap you like a turban. Oh my days. Oh my days.
The way to stop me, I'm offensive with the wordplay. I minded misdemeanors. Bitch, you might need a subpoena to see me. Like John Cena, hot jab you. Then wrap you like a turban packer. Stand in a can and ship them to Eminem and say, DAX needs a feature and pray that it's.
What did he say? Pack up, stand in a.
Like John Cena, hot jab you. Then wrap you like a turban packer. Stand in a can and ship them to Eminem and say,
pack a stand in a can and ship into Eminem.
DAX needs a feature and pray that it's not a burden. Why? Because I rap in cursive. They treat my lyrics like the Bible, the OG and the King James Version. This colloquial, my verses speak hood and suburban. So the people in the jacks should respect my sermons. Merge it.
He raps to the hood. He raps the hood and suburban, so people in the jacks will still hear my sermon. Is that what he said? So his shit appeals to everybody, but he keeps it a buck. Like he raps shit that will appeal to people that live in the hood and in the suburbs. So he appeals to all, but he keeps it real. So the people in the jacks, I assume that means the projects, will still hear his sermons. Will still hear what he's talking about. Gotta respect it, man.
Cursive. They treat my lyrics like the Bible, the OG and the King James Version. This colloquial, my verses speak hood and suburban. So the people in the jacks should respect my sermons. Merge it, leapfrog it, Kermit. You want to pass, you'll need a permit. Lyrically, I'm driving drunk. How I'm swerving in and out of genres. All urban, I'm my own category. You can call that shit purpose. Listen, I need to get this off my chest. You a bitch if I'm rapping and you say you not impressed. Your input does not add money to my check. Who the fuck about to do this and not even break a sweat, man? They genocide, trying to exterminate the lyricist while saying DAX is the antithesis. That means opposite. But if I'm the opposite, then how am I independent and the game still profiting? It's not supposed to happen. They capping. I'm a goddamn savage when rapping. Gas mask your casket, cause the smoke I spit will give you lung damage. If you want to come and grab what I'm grabbing.
Gas mask your casket. Because the shit I'm spitting will give you lung damage. Is that what he said?
Opposite, then how am I independent and the game still profiting? It's not supposed to happen. They capping. I'm a goddamn savage when rapping. Gas mask your casket, cause the smoke I spit will give you lung damage. If you want to come and grab what I'm grabbing, you'll have to lift weights and wait, cause the tectonic plate shift I create is so great that by the time you reach me, the earthquakes, the boost.
Oh, little geographical bar there. Something about tectonic plates By the time you get to me, the earth quakes. Shit.
Smoke I spit will give you lung damage. If you wanna come and grab what I'm grabbing, you'll have to lift weights and wait, cause the tectonic plate shift I create is so great that.
Wait, what did he say? If you want to grab what I'm grabbing, you'll have
I'm
to.
a goddamn savage when rapping. Gas mask your casket, cause the smoke I spit will give you lung damage. If you wanna come and grab what I'm grabbing, you'll have to lift weights and wait, cause the.
If you want to grab what I'm grabbing, you'll have to lift weights and wait. Yeah, so he's reaching for the top, because if you want to grab something great, you have to put in the work and you have to be patient. You have to wait. There ain't no shortcuts. There's no shortcuts around doing the work, and it ain't all going to come to you in 2 seconds. That is facts. If you want to grab what I'm grabbing, you have to do the work and you have to be patient. Rome wasn't built in a day.
The game's
Facts.
still profit and it's not supposed to happen. They capping. I'm a goddamn savage when rapping. Gas mask your casket, cause the smoke I spit will give you lung damage. If you wanna come and grab what I'm grabbing, you'll have to lift weights and wait, cause the tectonic plate shift I create is so great that by the time you reach me, the earth quakes. The booth was my birthplace. I'm used to the static. They say I got drive. I'm automatic. Ain't listening to demos.
Like a gearbox, yeah. They say I got drive. I'm automatic. Like your drive, reverse, first gear, second gear. Yeah, I see.
Create is so great that by the time you reach me, the earth quakes. The booth was my birthplace. I'm used to the static. They say I got drive. I'm automatic. Ain't listening to demos, especially not critics. These niggas panic like we at the disco. I got it.
I ain't listening to demos, especially not critics. Ain't listening to the Democrats.
I'm used to the static. They say I got drive. I'm automatic. Ain't listening to demos, especially not critics. These niggas panic like we at the disco. I got a simple plan for you. We should range against the machine. I'ma need a team. I'm 2.5 men myself, like Charlie Sheen. This industry.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. I'm 2.5 men myself, like Charlie Sheen. Yeah, I'm that good. There may as well be 2.5 of me.
We at the disco. I got a simple plan for you. We should range against the machine. I'ma need a team. I'm 2.5 men myself, like Charlie Sheen. This industry's sick. DAX is the vaccine. Top 5 in this bitch, at least the past 3. If they say otherwise, they anti-vaccine. And the mandate pass suppresses they free speech. Cause I'm in a different category. My whole life is an allegory.
That's kind of current and relevant, right?
5 in this bitch, at least the past 3. If they say otherwise, they anti-vaccine. And the mandate pass suppresses they free speech. Cause I'm in a different category. My whole life is an allegory. The truth I speak is a double edge. And that's why there's no matrimony. Everybody knows what I came to do, so they separate. And the alimony is why I'm broke, but I don't care because my impact is mandatory in the age of fake. And I'm perplexed by the hate. Why flex in your songs if they carry no weight? If my shit's true.
Why'd you flex in your songs if they carry no weight? Bars. Facts and bars. I honestly don't get that about these rappers in the mainstream. They're literally flexing so hard in their songs, flexing in the videos. Like, what are you flexing about, man? What are you actually flexing about? What do you bring to the table other than some money to the pockets of these big labels? Like, what do you bring? What are you teaching anyone? What have you actually got? It's weak, man.
And the alimony is why I'm broke, but I don't care because my impact is mandatory in the age of fake. And I'm perplexed by the hate. Why flex in your songs if they carry no weight? If my shit's trash but spreads at this rate, then maybe it's you who has no taste. And I don't normally pray, but today I'll say, dear God, please wash these lames away. And ironically, that's the name of my song that's gold with no fucking radio play. Now it's back to the topic. Let me hit you with a switch. How the fuck I'm pussy if you always on my dick? I don't rap about the typical.
That was a bar.
My song that's gold with no fucking radio play. Now it's back to the topic. Let me hit you with a switch. How the fuck I'm pussy if you always on my dick? I don't rap about the typical, my money or a bitch. And if I ever do flex, I'm in the gym doing lifts. I don't pack nothing but 6. My abs stay ripped. I'm like an ad-lib bitch. I stay in the mix. Every time I see a beat in my scope, it's a hit. State of mind like a shooter for the New York Knicks.
Yo, his flow is off the... He keeps switching the flow up, and every single one is absolute fire. This guy, man, he's... I mean, he... At one point, he spoke about being like a top 5. I mean, I'm with it. I'm not even mad at that. This is the first time I've ever heard any DAX, and I can already tell. I mean, this is like top tier. He is an instant favorite for me. This is mad.
Six, my abs stay ripped. I'm like an ad-lib, bitch. I stay in the mix. Every time I see a beat in my scope, it's a hit. State of mind like a shooter for the New York Knicks. I'm the best. And if they ask Kawhi like the clips, tell him Dax got a glove with the game in his grip. Throwing counter punches, hooks, metaphorically the shit. Like a potty mouth nigga with a stank up a lip. Man, this wasn't planned. I'm spitting facts from a real world scan. They cable, I'm streaming, they nice. But the difference, they can do it on demand. I'm demand, but bombing on these beats. If you tally up the bands, got enough ammunition to supply the Taliban. Every bar is like a bullet, they go doop doop. People try to dodge, but they can't.
Saw that one coming. I got enough bullets to supply the Taliban. Because the USB is supplying the Taliban with bullets and weapons, right?
I'm the man, but bombing on these beats. If you tally up the bands, got enough ammunition to supply the Taliban.
If you tally up the bands, I missed that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait, I missed the beginning
I'm
of that.
streaming, they nice. But the difference, they can do it on demand. I'm the man, but bombing on these beats. If you tally up the bands, got enough.
Bombing on these beats if you tally up the oh my God, that is fire. And then, oh my God, that is, oh my God.
A real world scan. They cable, I'm streaming, they nice. But the difference, they can do it on demand. I'm the man, but bombing on these beats. If you tally up the bands, got enough ammunition to supply the Taliban. Every
Oh
bar
my
is like a
gosh.
bullet, they go doop doop. People try to dodge, but they can't. Like a fucking caravan. Okay, now I'm warmed up, I can feel the sweat. The bar drip and turn complex. Hit the floor as I gas the beat, then evaporate and condense. In a generation where common sense is not.
Oh, little states of matter, little scheme there. Evaporation, condensation, yada, yada, yada.
People try to dodge, but they can't. Like a fucking caravan. Okay, now I'm warmed up, I can feel the sweat. The bar drip and
Warmed up, I can feel the sweat. Right, okay, yeah. Heating the fluids up,
turn
yeah.
complex. Hit the floor as I gas the beat, then evaporate and condense. In
Oh.
a generation where common sense is not common sense. We need real rapper. When you say Nas, they think you mean Lil Nas X. And that's not a diss. I don't want to get canceled. YouTube, don't take my channel. Don't copyright, cause if you do, I'll strike and be at you. I'm sick and something.
Oh, now I know all about that scheme, right? Don't cancel me. All about don't copyright strikes. Copyright strikes. If you get 3 copyright strikes, your channel is gone. It's no warning, nothing, right? Well, I guess the 1 and 2 strikes is your warning, but still. That's why I got to be real careful doing what I do, because if I get done for copyright 3 times a strike, my channel was gone. Irretrievable.
Where common sense is not common sense. We need real rapper. When you say Nas, they think you mean Lil Nas X. And that's not a diss. I don't want to get canceled. YouTube, don't take my channel. Don't copyright, cause if you do, I'll strike and be at you. I'm sick and something you can't handle. I'm solar like a panel. You can't desert me like a camel. I was built for this and something they can.
So I'm solar like a panel, okay, but he's bringing it back again because he's already talked about Eclipse, and the star in a movie, talking about Barbosa, Sun in You, all these kind of star and sun and all of that stuff. Keeps bringing it back.
YouTube, don't take my channel. Don't copyright, cause if you do, I'll strike and be at you. I'm sick and something you can't handle. I'm solar like a panel. You can't desert me like a camel. I was built for this and something they cannot dismantle. Man, this is appalling. I bounce back like Spalding. I slide on these beats. My flow.
But I bounce back like Spalding. Like the Spalding is like a basketball brand, right? Something like that. They make sports gear.
You can't handle. I'm solar
This
like
guy,
a panel.
man.
You can't desert me like a camel. I was built for this and something they cannot dismantle. Man, this is appalling. I bounce back like Spalding. I slide on these beats. My flow's icy and my bars toboggans. If rap's a house, I'm home alone like Macaulay Culkin. And if you think you're better, then rap about it and stop talking.
What did he say? If rap's a house, I'm home alone like Macaulay Culkin. Yeah.
I bounce back like Spalding. I slide on these beats. My flow's icy and my bars toboggans. If rap's a house, I'm home alone alone like Macaulay Culkin. And if you think you're better, then rap about it and stop talking hot dog. And
Right. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna talk about Lil Yachty talking about how, what did he say? Like Tupac ain't shit and Biggie ain't shit and all of that. It's like, okay, stop saying you're better. Do some rapping. Stop talking, man. Stop. Yeah.
Spalding, I slide on these beats. My flow's icy and my bars toboggans. If rap's a house, I'm home alone like Macaulay Culkin. And if you think you're better, then rap about it and stop talking hot dogging. I actually play basketball. I'm getting buckets if they ever say that DAX ballin'. I see them posting who's the best hoop rap artist. Like I ain't led a whole goddamn college conference. This shit is wild. I see the posts and profiles, but commenting negativity is not my style. I got a strap and I ain't talking about a gun. It's a hoop term, dummy. Go ahead, you can check my file.
Okay. Someone explain that to me. I don't know. What did he say? I got a strap and I ain't talking about a gun. Something about hoops. I don't understand that one. I'm English, right? We don't really play basketball.
It is wild. I see the posts and profiles, but commenting negativity is not my style. I got a strap and I ain't talking about a gun. It's a hoop term, dummy. Go ahead, you can check my file. I've been squeaky clean. See, I don't want to go to jail, but if I did, I know a triple on my sales. And that's the fucked up part about this life. Don't nobody want to see you do good till you going through hell. And that's why I had to make this 20-minute rap song.
That's true, man. People don't like to see you do good unless they see you suffer somehow. It's almost like you have to suffer. That's like a rite of passage. And actually that is how it tends to go. But if you're just good and you start making it, then people are like, well, who are you to make it? It's like, well, I'm just good enough. Do you know what I mean? It's weird. Weird mentality, man.
Triple on my sales, and that's the fucked up part about this life. Don't nobody want to see you do good till you going through hell. And that's why I had to make this 20-minute rap song. I'm about to one take it. I just made my first album full of songs from the depths of my heart, and these people didn't appreciate it. I should have rapped about guns and violence, or fucking bad bitches on an island, or some drugs that I don't even take. Then tell all the kids to try it. Man, what's it gonna take to make it? For them to say that I'm one of the greatest? Do I gotta go sell my soul and live the rest of my life forsaken? Don't push me cause I
talk your shit, man.
I go dumb, but I've never been stupid. I've had nothing in my life before and I was fine, so bitch, I'm not afraid to lose it. So fuck.
Saw that one coming a mile off. I've had nothing in my life, so I'm not afraid to lose it. I've been there. I've been at the bottom with nothing, so don't think that I'm afraid to go back there. I know what it's like.
I do it. I go dumb, but I've never been stupid. I've had nothing in my life before and I was fine, so bitch, I'm not afraid to lose it. So fuck this music. I don't need it. Call me cocky, call me conceited. Smooth criminal, I'm a demon. I Mike jacked them, now they gotta beat it.
Oh, I Mike jacked them, now they gotta beat it. Oh, that was a fire Little Jackson scheme there. Oh my gosh. This guy, man. This guy's gonna give me a hernia at this rate. Oh, dude. How have I never heard this guy before? Where has he come from? This is ridiculous.
I don't need it. Call me cocky, call me conceited. Smooth criminal, I'm a demon. I Mike jacked them, now they gotta beat it. I throw up hits, I'm bulimic. Shout out to Drake, why I stay scheming. Started from the bottom, now the views I'm seeing mean nothing was the same. And I'm no longer dreaming, man, it's already a classic. I'm the future, so you can't look past it. If you take that mask off, you can tell that I'm the baddest. Report cards, the only time in life you'll see DAX beside the word average, and I bet you I'm above. Go add a...
Right. Okay. Facts. I had the same shit. All of my report cards said average. Has potential. Could do better. Well, how are you not getting my potential out of me then? That's a failing on your part. Why, you know, how... You're the one that's supposed to connect with me and meet me where I'm at and get the best out of me. Why are you just expecting me to float along with you and somehow get the best out of me based on who you want to be? Don't work like that. And then I leave school, and that's when I figured out I ain't average at all. It's these bitches that are average.
So you can't look past it if you take...
As you can probably tell, that kind of stuck in my craw a little bit. Got a little bit of a bitter streak in me to do with school.
Started from the bottom, now the views I'm seeing mean nothing was the same, and I'm no longer dreaming, man. It's already a classic. I'm the future, so you can't look past it. If you take that mask off, you can tell that I'm the baddest. Report card.
I'm the future, so you can't look past it. Sick.
The only time in life you'll see DAX beside the word average, and I bet you I'm above. Go add her all together. I ain't talking about the drug, and you know it's orange juice.
Go add her all together. Like Adderall, the drug, but he said not the drug. Yeah.
I'm the baddest. Report cards, the only time in life you'll see DAX beside the word average, and I bet you I'm above. Go add her all together. I ain't talking about the drug, and you know it's orange juice if they say it's C+. If you think I'm a 50, then you got no sense. Like the famous rap song that is called In the Club.
If you think I'm 50, then you've got no sense. Yeah.
All together, I ain't talking about the drug, and you know it's orange juice if they say it's C+. If you think I'm a 50, then you got no sense. Like the famous rap song that is called In the Club. Calm down, let me bust a rhyme and kick flips while I'm on my grind. I got tricks up my sleeve. I can make a simile disappear like the line inside this line, and every
I can, what did he say? I can make a simile disappear like the line inside this line. Because that is a simile. Like, a simile is like something. And boy, this fucking guy.
Calm down, let me bust a rhyme and kick flips while I'm on my grind. I got tricks up my sleeve. I can make a simile disappear like the line inside this line. And every time I rhyme, they see an optimist in his prime. I transform, I can reach the blind. My mind's design is one of a kind. You'll find there is no one like I, and that is why I must keep it going. Constant motion, locomotive. I lack promotion, I provoke them. Break down every system, but still be growing. So sick that they might need some ibuprofen off the deep end. Bars with the depths of ocean, sub-zero flow, so you know it's frozen. I keep so high, feels like I'm smoking. Most impotent man who is spitting potent. Face off with the rock like a real Samoan. Take 9 with the chop, Midwestern flowing. Stats congruent, paying my respects, I'm never out of pocket. Name another young gun who is this polished. I spit fury, entice them with this rocket. Bars get to dropping everywhere like I'm bronze.
I spit fury, entice him. Is he talking about boxers like Tyson Fury? Oh, that was sweet.
When paying my respects, I'm never out of pocket. Name another young gun who is this polished. I spit fury, entice them with this rocket. Bars get to dropping everywhere like I'm bronze bombing. You couldn't put me in a box if we boxing. BTS shots the only time DAX K-popping. Stick on my hip, I clean the whole room, but don't be alarmed.
BTS the only time the DAX is K-popping. BTS is a K-pop group, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. I don't think I've ever heard them, but I've had requests for them as well, so I think that's what it is.
Like I'm bronze bombing. You couldn't put me in a box if we boxing. BTS shots the only time DAX K-popping. Stick on my hip, I clean the whole room, but don't be alarmed. It's DAX, I'm just mopping. That's off topic, let me
So shoot from the hip, I clean the whole room. Obviously like a gun bar, but it's like, I'm just mopping, right? Mopping, like I'm cleaning up these... I'm cleaning the game up. I'm cleaning these rappers up. He's eating them for breakfast.
Boxing, BTS shots the only time DAX K-popping. Stick on my hip, I clean the whole room, but don't be alarmed. It's DAX, I'm just mopping. That's off topic. Let me tell you something real. Everything you see now was done with no deal. What does that mean? It's fuck how you feel, cause it's impossible to get this far with no skill. Never mind, you won't find no one like me. I wish that you would see me for what I am, instead of ignorant top comments you see on the gram. I'm a once-in-a-lifetime type of man who actually cares about the content and all the fans. I guess it doesn't matter. They piss poor, weak bladder. I gotta keep them at bay.
They piss poor, weak bladder. Bar.
I'm a once-in-a-lifetime type of man who actually cares about the content and all the fans. I guess it doesn't matter. They piss poor, weak
Never lose that, Dax. Never lose that. That's so important. Like, your fans is everything that you've got. You're only something. You might be good. You'll always have that talent, right? But you're only something in terms of what you put in front of people, because you have people to put it in front of, right? So your fans really matter. Your content matters. It's really important. I feel like a lot of artists lose sight of that. It's just like, it becomes almost like an algorithm, and you see it a lot. You see it in, sorry, I'm going to try not to make this any, how are we only halfway through? Oh my gosh. Okay, scrap that. I was just going to say, you see people jump on bandwagons when it comes to songwriting these days. Like, something becomes big, like TikTok blows up. All of a sudden you hear TikTok in everyone's songs. It's just an algorithm. It works exactly like social media. Something becomes popular and then everyone jumps on the back of it. It's all about like search, almost like search optimization. People make songs with like buzzwords in them. It's like, what's most likely to get us to the top of a search? It's just like, that ain't music. What the fuck are you talking about? How you, oh, yeah. It sickens me. I hate it. But yeah, facts, so important. Your fans and your content is what matters. That is it. What are you actually trying to say? You're not a freaking algorithm. You're an artist. You have a platform. You have a responsibility to talk some shit to people that matters, that's going to help them. Not just gonna help them stumble across it and get your numbers up. Hate that shit.
Comments you see on the gram. I'm a once in a lifetime type of man who actually cares about the content and all the fans. I guess it doesn't matter. They piss poor, weak bladder. I gotta keep them at bay like the Packers. Don't stare, cause you'll need a ladder. They pass words around
stare,
like
ladders, yeah.
I'm built different. I was never breastfed. When I was 2 years old, I was dropped on my head. In school like Dej Loaf, they tried me, but just like the second part of a name, I was all about the bread. So I stayed focused, I couldn't afford to fumble. Wrestling demons in my bed like the Royal Rumble. Paid dues, they ain't never gave me a bundle, but they discount people who would fucking mumble. This life is not fair. They dread DAX like Jamaican hair, because they know they can't compare.
Yeah.
Then stock my work and resell it on the market and give DAX no shares. What the fuck? I'm about to slide like a hockey puck, duck like Donald, shoot like LeBron and catch niggas like Obama. Do the stanky leg and heat it up like a sauna while you talk to your God and have to deal with your karma. Assalamu alaikum. I come in peace. I love all religions and practice what I preach. If you came into this world and you bleed, you're like me, cause love is my religion and I love what I see. I'm not a Christian rapper. I just rap about faith without taking the Bible and throwing it in your face. And ironically, when you do it that way, more people end up saved. I paid my way by scraping it. You ain't never seen a nigga like me. If you did, I guarantee they was on some label shit. They want me to leave, I'm not raking it. 20 minutes, bitch, this my...
They want me to leave, I'm not raking it. Yeah.
They admit halfway and I'm just warming up. Now I'm about to freak this like some pussy I'm playing with. I'm about to give you that energy. They know that shit, but he also the remedy. If they say I'm trash, they smoking methamphetamine. This here my destiny. Pussy nigga, you an enemy. Never was a friend of me. 100 different flows like a motherfucking centipede. Slacks, my pants, the lonely road. I walk alone and I keep my eyes closed. I don't fuck with you, bro, cause I'd rather jack off inside my home. I can already see the fake, they rise quick and fall like easy bake. They resurrect like Christ on Easter Day. They straight ass, I ain't talking about a piece of cake. I'm turning up the concentration. Free in this bitch, but I'm not a mason. Came in the game in the beats, I'm blazing. Bring heat to the torch and the...
Free in this bitch, but I'm not a Mason. Sick.
Easy bake, they resurrect like Christ on Easter Day. They straight ass, I ain't talking about a piece of cake. I'm turning up the concentration. Free in this bitch, but I'm not a Mason. Came in the game in the beats, I'm blazing. Bring heat to the torch and destroy the matrix. Line after line, and I'm snorting greatness. Raw spelled backwards is what I'm waging. DAX is the brand and the occupation. Occupies the real, so the constant hating comes from the fake who deny the basic. The DAX is a part of the conversation with no cosign, a major playlist. Radio play, a talent agent. Anger and rage, cause they can't contain it. Straight to the top and the spot is vacant. Those who oppose go straight to hell and go twerk with Satan.
You would hope the top spot would be vacant. I hope it is. Because all of these other people, they ain't at the top. They might be at the top numbers-wise, but they are not at the top talent-wise. So yeah, in that respect, the top is vacant.
No cosign, a major playlist. Radio play, a talent agent. Anger and rage, cause they can't contain it. Straight to the top and the spot is vacant. Those who oppose go straight to hell and go twerk with Satan. I'm spitting the math fast, I ain't gonna backtrack.
Twerk with Satan.
I'm fishing to If you hit, you still can't do it like this. And if you did, your brain would explode. I'm next to blow. I'm a whole series, you're just an episode. Give me leg room like a vegetable. Beating me to stretch, you better get flexible. Killing this beat, but the crime is sensible. First degree, I murder thee, then mastermind, then PhD. My schemes are predictable. So the rhymes
degree, PhD.
Overheads they go and fall on deaf ears. The buzz I made's beyond light years. So when they're toxic like Britney Spears,
Buzz Lightyear, yeah.
I just switch gears. You ain't never seen a rapper strike this much fear amongst his foes and his so-called peers. Like
missed half of that.
they go and fall on deaf ears. The buzz I made's beyond light years. So when they're toxic like Britney Spears, I barely hear cause I just switch gears. You ain't never seen a rapper strike this much fear amongst his foes and his so-called peers. So like vising drops, let me make this clear. I'm Dax and I've been in a different tier. And it's fire, call for help. My desire burns and a passion melts. Independent, so I might not be felt, but I sign my checks, that's a higher self. Don't pull my card cause you might get dealt. My hand of God's from the Bible Belt. My wave so big, even Michael Phelps can't swim my shit without some help. So breathe.
This guy is on another level.
Back up, set me automatic and a hit like a Mack truck. Breathe. And I don't give a fly. In fact, fuck yes, I am a sinner and I drink and do cuss. But like DJ Khaled, I got the keys to unlock the beast. Extend my reach from down beneath and knock off those who cannot compete but wanna act like they can fuck with me. It's okay, KK, like racial tension. Dax nice, let's avoid him and never mention. He'll elevate to a new dimension and leave us here in the candy section. 65 metaphors.
He's going in, man.
Heaven up, praise them not like a reverend. I mean, raise their value. I'm still here like a statue staring at you. I will stand the test of time, and if I sit, I'll still be twice as tall with my head in the sky. Looking down at all you birds who talk on Twitter thinking there's power behind your words. Calling me corny behind your computer in the fucking suburbs.
Yeah, facts.
You're way too late. I've mastered this and now I'm better than great. In fact, I might just be top 5 all time. Or at least top 10, well, maybe 9. Minus 5 divided by 2. Minus the amount of times we all get to live this life. That's one, don't waste it. You'd be way more successful with DAX on your playlist. Cause I rap about motivation, which you lack. Cause if you focused on yourself, you wouldn't have time to go online. Spend your time there.
Wow, yeah. That is a lesson that I learned very recently, actually, like in the last 2 years, is that if you're really focused on yourself and you actually want to achieve some stuff, you do like motivation. If you're just stuck on social media, feeding your dopamine addiction or trying to feel better about yourself, making yourself feel like you're learning about stuff, you're not, you're just reading headlines. You don't know shit, right? If you actually want to learn about stuff, that is not how you do it. So you're not learning about stuff, you're not happy, you're not connected to people, you're not working on yourself. That is a curse. Social media is a curse because it just, yeah, facts. Work on yourself. Get your face out your phone. Work on yourself.
With DAX on your playlist, cause I rap about motivation, which you lack. Cause if you focused on yourself, you wouldn't have time to go online. Spend your time there.
Yeah.
Shit on DAX. Oh, it's sad. You know, I've never had someone more successful tell me I'm whack. And oh, I forgot I'm black, so I'm supposed to rap about guns, bitches, clothes, and tons of cash. While you pricks pray I lose my shit while you sit at home.
So I just want to go over that because that is so true. You almost never hear someone that's more successful say you're whack. It's always the people, it's just jealousy. It's always the people that are behind you. Always.
Successful, tell me I'm whack. And oh, I forgot I'm black, so I'm supposed to rap about guns, bitches, clothes, and tons of cash. While you pricks pray I lose my shit while you sit at home and clap. And that's the kicker. You don't even get paid to hate on Twitter. It just makes you bitter and my skin gets thicker and actually promotes my work indirectly. And over a period of time you sheep hurt and all just make me richer. I got you in a bind like a boa constrictor. I'm on the way up like a zipper and only fading.
I got you in a bind like a boa constrictor. Bar.
Actually promotes my work indirectly and over a period of time you sheep hurt and all just make me richer. I got you in a bind like a boa constrictor. I'm on the way up like a zipper and only fade in a cut with a pair of clippers. But I'm no clown. My shit's real and that's why despite how you feel it all still spreads around up and down with resounding sound. Even haters gotta admit that DAX got that bounce, boy. You better run home when you see me. I don't mean a baseball mound. I'm the king in this bitch. That's why I let my hair grow in the shape of a crown. You better bow down, then get up. I won't let up or let go. I take the hate they throw and embody it for the energy to go turn up in my sold out shows across the globe. South Africa, Nigeria, Zambia, Liberia, Canada, I need Expedia. And oh, I got a message for the media. I don't care if the fake shit feeding you. You will sell out if you glorify that trash that does not meet the criteria. I'm a patriot, I United States. Every bill I check got Buccaneers. Tom Brady's pro completion rate. That's a bar if you don't get it. But if you did, I have to explain for those who still give me no credit. Well, actually, I've got my own money. I've always been a big advocate for debit. I don't obsess over what's not mine. I already think I'm great. They whine about DAX like a large amount of grapes. Then act pregnant like
They whine about DAX like I'm grapes. Because grapes makes wine.
money. I've always been a big advocate for debit. I don't obsess over what's not mine.
I know there's a lot of stuff that I'm missing here, right? But I can't catch them all. I'm a singer, right? That's what I usually do. I react to vocalists. I love my rap, don't get me wrong, but I really struggle with lyrics the first time I hear something. So I know for a fact that there's a load of bars and shit that I've missed. I know it. So I apologize. I'm never going to be one of those reactors that catches all the bars, ever.
If the fake shit feeding you, you will sell out if you glorify that trash that does not meet the criteria. I'm a patriot, I United States. Every bill I check got Buccaneers. Tom Brady's pro completion rate. That's a bar if you don't get it. But if you did, I have to explain for those who still give me no credit. Well, actually, I've got my own money. I've always been a big advocate for debit. I don't obsess over what's not mine. I already think I'm great. They whine about DAX like a large amount of grapes. Then act pregnant like they made me, and I popped out way too late. And they never ever recovered from postpartum baby weight. I did my job and made waves like Rod. I put my heart on ice, and if you slip and fall, I hope you break your jaw so you can't talk at all and have to cry. Oh, I'm getting off tracker. Maybe I should just go and finish that like no life set. You wanna know what pisses me off?
No life set. Finish that, man. Finish that. If you haven't checked out No Life Shack's reaction channel, you must. Who hasn't heard of No Life Shack? If you're watching me, if you're watching any reaction channels, you have probably heard of No Life Shack. His channel is amazing, right? It's one of the channels that got me into reactions in the first place. Wicked. I love that.
Slip and fall, I hope you break your jaw so you can't talk at all and have to cry. Oh, I'm getting off tracker. Maybe I should just go and finish that like no life shack. You wanna know what pisses me off the most? People wanna pretend that they can do what I do. Drop these tracks back to back with impeccable rap. Stay humble, move how I move. Hit it on the nail, you're a loose screw. Ain't nobody fucking with me in this booth. It's so blatant lie if they try to say I'm not the truth. Inspirational, all relatable, undebatably one of a kind. Intrinsic fire lit inside to match my grind. Critical thinking songs that actually make you think about your life. Fuck attention spans, my music actually stands the test of time. I don't give a fuck about a Grammy, I should have had 3. Dear God, Joker, Book of Revelation, but these motherfuckers don't want to give it to MCs. Just glorify and push the shit that's empty. I'm at large in this bitch like a Starbucks venti. Certified killer, promise you don't want to tempt me. Got the game in a state of rage and frenzy. If they speaking on my name and hate, it's envy. I ain't missing my target list. I'm shopping for some bananas on my bananas. Killing these comments, coming at me with cameras. Don't call me, let you calling you capping on my
Oh, that was nasty.
In a rage and frenzy. If they speaking on my name and hate, it's envy. I ain't missing my target list. I'm shopping for some bananas on my bananas. Killing these comments, coming at me with cameras. Don't call me, let you calling you capping on my cooking everything you cook. Cause I'm a menace.
Oh my God.
But independent. My world is a series. I don't mean the pennant. They probably think that I'll run out of bars, but I'm a galaxy and I got as many as the stars. I'm an extraterrestrial alien and I'm on Mars and I'm coming
He loves a space scheme, doesn't he? He loves it.
to Earth to rid you of these retards. Man, I hope they don't cancel me for that. Cancel culture is a bitch. You can say anything you want, as long as you're not rich. But if you're poor, oh, they might get you too. Because if you ever become successful, they'll use your past against you. We can't even be human. We can't even make mistakes. Everyone's a dick, but won't come say it to your face. We spend our lives looking left and right while we run our race and wonder why we're depressed and always finish it in second place. Get up and get gone. You ain't right if you're doing nothing wrong. Get off of that phone, find a career like Kim Jong-un. Find your passion and cash in like Kim Kardashian, and bask in the fact that it takes action to be a massive attraction and stay active instead of being passive. Reach out and go grab it and make
Facts.
habits.
Do the
Fuck
work.
status, you'll stay static. Just march, no madness. This bracket is an elite synapses. All info past has been imagined. No dragon. If you want to get cash, then start smashing instead of waiting until you're casket and bragging on what happened in the past of your life as the basic average. Be a savage, attack it, rip it, slash it, cremate it, take its ashes and smoke it, gas it so hard that the pedal smashes. Stop living in captions. You're better than that. You have it. Add it like go-go gadget. You're equipped to wreak havoc. Emphatic. I'm about to weaponize a generation. This road I'm blazing got my enemies wishing they had.
How many times do you want to switch up the flow on this? It is so interesting. I've never listened to someone rap for this long and been so interested the whole way through. It's unbelievable. It's almost like listening to 5-6 songs so far. Like, it's switched up that heavy that many times. It's so interesting. It's like an EP on its own. This is mad. Actually, how have I not heard this before? This is mad.
Acid so hard that the pedal smashes. Stop living in captions. You're better than that. You have it. Add it like go-go gadget. You're equipped to wreak havoc. Emphatic. I'm about to weaponize a generation. This road I'm blazing got my enemies wishing they had never tried to crack the pavement. Poetic justice. Everybody's hearing my arraignment. Murder to Goliath, and I am fucking David. You couldn't save him with the flash drive. Don't question a mark. He a snitch. If you ask why, whole generation lost. You can check the spectrum. My connection isn't there. Like they low bar Wi-Fi. I'm not a part of this shit. I'll never celebrate ignorance. I'm on the border like undocumented immigrants, trying to decide if I should stay in the village or risk it to benefit, but have to move militant. If you're hating, you're a child. You don't understand the DAX impact, and you won't for a while. But once you get old and this life gets real, you'll want to go back and wish my words touched you like a pedophile. You must be crazy if you think I'ma stop. I was hip without hip-hop. Between the lines, I could read the signs. They don't want music, they want songs that I get a whole generation locked. So I stay back and push my little positive message.
That is what it feels like. It's like they don't want real music. They just want stuff that's just gonna distract this generation, get them lost. It's like music used to give people direction, used to help you navigate through life, navigate through all of the situations and all of the emotions and all of the help you get through the crap that life throws at you. That was its utility, that it helped you navigate life. And they're like, we don't really want that. You know what I mean? Because people that have direction and have focus and have